When it comes to brand recognition, Nintendo is the best of the best. I mean, not only is their flagship boy Mario a household name at this point, but you could ask anyone off the street who Luigi is and they would know him just as well. Compare that to Sonic and not everyone's gonna know who Red Sonic over here is. Not only do people know these Mario side characters, but some people prefer the side characters. So I thought today we should explore what makes Mario's side characters so iconic. The first piece of this puzzle is the personalities that Nintendo's designed for each of these characters. Mario is the confident hero who can be counted on to save the day. Luigi is the scaredy cat younger brother, but when there's a call to action, he answers and says, "Wow, sorry." Peach is a calm and decisive leader who, although gets captured a lot, can hold out on her own in many situations. The villains also have these same base level personality definitions you can give to them. Bowser is a cocky leader who doesn't mind doing some of the dirty work himself on occasion. Wario's character basically boils down to him being greedy. At the end of the day, all of his motivation is tied to financial gain. Even the guide and helpful characters like Toad have a consistent personality game to game. The gray area comes in with a character like Donkey Kong, who we've seen portrayed as both a hero and a villain before. However, this is still thematic within the Mario universe. Let's play a game real quick. So I'm going to put 3 different characters on the screen. I want you to name the hero, who's being saved, and the villain. First we have Peach, Bowser, and Mario. Mario's the hero, Peach is the person being saved, and Bowser is the villain. Next we have Mario, King Boo, and Luigi. Luigi's the hero, Mario is the person being saved, and King Boo is the villain. Now an interesting one. Donkey Kong, Pauline, and Mario. Mario's the hero, Pauline is the person being saved, and Donkey Kong is the villain. This shows Nintendo's emphasis on casting. By creating these inner working narratives, it helps to contextualize the interactions between different characters within the universe and create subplots with them. When Mario and Donkey Kong are in a room with Peach, they are friends and have a common goal. However, when Mario and Donkey Kong are presented with Pauline, typically they're seen being portrayed as enemies with one another. Wario may be the protagonist in games like Wario Land Shake It and WarioWare, but his motivations are still tied to his personality of greed. And beyond that, sometimes Nintendo will utilize the game they want to design and tie that to the personality of the character they have star in the game. Like I said earlier, in a game like WarioWare, Wario's kind of this wacky, zany character, so they have him be the main protagonist of a game where you just do fun random minigames. And with this, we see little subplots and sub-narratives be developed in the overall universe that is Mario. People question why the good guys are fine partying it up with the bad guys like Bowser, but it makes sense because his personality and motivation still stay consistent throughout these sub-games. Bowser still wants to be boastful and prove that he's better than the Mario brothers in the universe of Mario Party, just in a different way this time. He doesn't always have to steal a princess to try and rival Mario. And we are all able to look at this and be like, I mean, yeah, that's right, that's how the dynamic between these characters have always been. And another piece to these side games like Mario Party and Mario Kart is their low skill ceiling. I mean, Mario Kart's hold A to go forward and tilt your little Wiimote or Joy-Con left and right to turn. But further than that, you're able to pick a lot of the characters from the Mario universe. Sure, the cast started small, but as it's grown, they've also added these side characters to these side fun games like Mario Kart. These basic entry-level games allow people to come in, learn who some of the Mario characters are, identify with some of them, and wonder what these characters are like beyond this. Similar to me, your first encounter with King Boo could have been from Mario Kart Wii, but sometimes it leads you to ask, like, where did this character come from? And if you do just even a tiny bit more research, boom, you got 3 other games with King Boo as the main antagonist to explore why the character is the way they are. One of the most extensive games to look into these side character dynamics is actually Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii. Different characters in this game actually have good and bad chemistry with other characters you can pick in the game. Characters with good chemistry can do special moves in the field and also give items to the person batting when they're up to bat. However, characters with bad chemistry have trouble throwing the ball to each other and can throw away runs just because they don't have good chemistry together. And beyond this, all these characters have a long history. Mario, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Wario, and Luigi all have characters spanning decades. And for people new to video games, you have so much content to explore about each of these characters. So once you know the character you like, you can invest all your time playing games that character is featured in and learn all the stories and fun adventures that your character has gone through. Just a little side topic, this is why I think Waluigi is never going to be a character in Smash Bros. Because sure, a lot of people like him, but there's no source material to go beyond that we've seen him in. Wario makes sense in Smash Bros. Because he's had games like WarioWare and Wario Land, you know? But a character like Waluigi just shows up as a side character in other games, such as Mario Party and Mario Tennis. But now we can compare this to Mario's biggest competitor, Sonic. You see, Sonic games seem to tend to work backwards when they're developing their games. At least compared to the Mario format. They start with the personalities they need, and then they just fill in the blank with the character archetypes they need for that game. I mean, Sonic and Tails have stayed pretty consistent throughout the years, but look at Knuckles. Like, what is Knuckles' overall motivation and character type? In one game it's to protect the Master Emerald, and the next it's to serve as a knight on the Round Table? And if they don't have a character that fits the personality type they need, then they just make a new character. This creates a bloated cast of characters, and we see a lot of these characters return, but with no purpose or point in the story. Sonic Boom is a good example of this development type. They needed the hero, the smart one, the girl, and the brute as the main cast of characters. Sonic and Tails fulfill their main roles as the hero and the smart guy. Amy fulfills the typical recurring girl character, but I mean, look at what they did to Knuckles in that game. Knuckles has been portrayed as being competent and smart throughout all the games. Then all of a sudden Sonic Boom comes along, and because he's the only brute type character they kind of had lying around, they just fit him into an archetype that he's never been before. When you ask someone who their favorite Sonic character is, it's just as valid to ask from what game, because each version of the Sonic characters is different throughout the many games. By developing and defining these side characters, Nintendo was able to ask questions that you didn't even know you wanted to know the answer to. What if Mario wasn't able to be the hero? What if Mario was a convicted felon? What does Wario do in his day off? What adventures does Captain Toad go on? And as fans, we wonder, where's our favorite cast of characters gonna go next? If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe for more content. Also leave a comment down below, who's your favorite Mario character? Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video.